Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be taking a look at the WowGo AT2. I'll be covering everything you need to know to see if this board is right for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to see more high quality e-skate content. Let's get into it. This board is enormous, coming in at about 30 pounds. It's 38 inches long, a 26-foot stance, and it features a flexi drop-down deck that really locks your feet in. There's generally two types you can have when it comes to longboard decks. There's flat decks, and then there's drop-down. The AT2's drop is slight, but highly noticeable by your feet. When you accelerate quickly, it keeps your feet from slipping backwards and improves your confidence and stability when riding. The amount of flex is excellent. It's not as much as the loaded Vanguard, but it allows for enough flex to make it a stable, comfortable ride. Coupled with the hexagon foam grip tape makes this a board I can ride for hours without pain. The AT2 uses a belt drive system. That means external motors using belts to push the wheels. The other type of drivetrain that there is hub motors. Hub boards put the motors inside the wheels and use a thin sleeve of urethane around it. They're straight garbage, dangerous, and you feel every imperfection in the road. Moving from hubs to belts was a game-changing moment for me. The ride quality is immaculate and the torque is so insane. When you move to belts, you now have the option to customize your wheel, which you can't do with hub motors. That means future-proofing yourself if you don't like your current setup. You can always switch it to different wheels using the belt drive system. These motors are thick, coming in at about 1500 watts each. Having big motors means a lot of power and a lot of torque. The AT2 can be bought with 120mm cloud wheels or 175 pneumatic wheels, or just spend an extra $120 to get both. Having both makes this feel like two skateboards in one, so let's compare the two. With AT wheels, you feel like you're floating. You don't feel the road at all, and every road is a smooth road with these, and it blew my mind for the first time. When going over sidewalk bumps, you bump straight over them. You don't have to look down at the road and it's difficult to slip out, which makes these wheels the safest option. They also happen to be the most boring. Not feeling the road is good and bad. You have maximum comfort, but it doesn't feel like a skateboard. You don't feel connected to the road, and sometimes you really do miss that feeling. With cloud wheels, you change this board from monster truck mode to race car mode. The zippiness with these makes it so much more fun to carve. You're also lower to the ground, so everything else feels much faster, but also much more dangerous. With a good enough carve in the right terrain, you can easily slip out, so you need to know your carving limits. Bumps can throw you off and you don't feel as invincible as you do with AT wheels. But it does make this board way faster and way more furious. With cloud wheels, you can feel and respond to the road while also having a more comfortable ride than if you were using hubs. So which should you get? Cloud wheels for the ultimate fun, smooth roads, and light sidewalks. Pneumatic for maximum comfort, stability, and a wide variety of different terrains. But why even choose? Just get both. Let's talk about top speed and acceleration. Even with huge 7-inch tires, the acceleration is jaw-dropping. My top speed is 25 miles per hour and 0 to 20 in under 3 seconds. It does feel like it has a speed cap though, and I wish I could go faster. I'm pretty much always pushing the throttle in speed mode 3 when I'm commuting, and if you ever let go, you drastically drop in speed. I'm not too fond of this about the AT wheels. I like to punch the throttle, let go, and naturally carve. But when letting go, it feels like the board is braking because of the rolling resistance, so you always have to have your finger on the throttle. There's also a serious wobbling issue that we'll discuss later. With the cloud wheels, the top speed is also 25 miles per hour. I'm pretty much never hitting that top speed because when I'm riding them, since they're smaller, they actually feel a lot faster. But the acceleration difference with the cloud wheels is quite noticeable. I don't really feel a speed cap with these wheels, mainly because I know my limits as a rider, and going fast with the cloud wheels is pretty scary. The battery is rated for 540 watt-hours. They've separated the cells into groups to allow the battery to flex. Props to the WowGo engineering team for making this look so good and function great. With a 30-pound board, 7-inch wheels, and power-hungry motors, you better have a great battery pack to go with it. And with 22 miles of real-world range, it 100% is. This board uses double kingpin trucks as opposed to single kingpin trucks. I was terrified to get this board because many videos and many people online say that these trucks are terrible at high speeds and are extremely loose. I kept my meeple setup tight because I love the fast speeds, which scared me to get the double kingpins. The double kingpin is legendary. These trucks make you feel like you're surfing even with huge tires. The turn radius is astounding. You can take turns you never could before with single kingpin. All you have to do is set them up to your liking and the car's like a dream. The AT2 uses a Hobby Wing electronic speed controller. In the community, this is generally the #1 standard because it is responsive to even the slightest inputs. You can be in the highest speed mode and go 3 miles per hour if you desire. When comparing this thing to the Ling Yi ESC of my Meeple V3, I quickly discovered how flawed and unresponsive the Meeple was compared to the AT2s. It makes it feel more premium, responsive, and easy to control. The ESC also comes with a standby mode. No more bending down to push the button. All you have to do is turn on the remote and go. Another premium feature that is not found on a lot of other boards. The AT wheels wobble at high speeds. I'm not talking about speed wobble, I'm talking about actual vibration. I have full control of them, but when I look down, it does seem pretty scary. You don't feel it, but you know it's there. Daniel Kwan said that it's most likely because the wheels are unbalanced because of the wheel valve. And it's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. All in all, for $1,000, you get huge pneumatic wheels, stable double kingpin trucks, flexible drop-down deck, comfortable grip tape, flexible battery enclosure, high-quality responsive ESC, OLED remote, 22 miles of range, the ability to change from cloud wheels to AT wheels, IP55 water resistance, and a 9-month warranty. Buying any other skateboard for $1,000 would be a colossal mistake. And I think I've said enough. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. Subscribe and hit that like button. We're going to be posting more crazy e-skate content in the future. Since we're in Florida, we're going to be having nice weather for the winter. If any companies out there want me to review their electric skateboard, be sure to email me. It's going to be in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.